Individuals with mental health issues are constantly being stereotyped, marginalized, and stigmatized. We have a responsibility to ourselves and our community to help society see past the labels and treat us as the individuals we are.
We have people with all kinds of medical problems out there. We have a bracelet that we can see that shows that they have certain problems if we see something happening with them. Mental health is nothing more than a medical condition as well. Can't we have something similar to show?
Members of Mountain Brook, a peer-run recovery center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, aided by the help of a professor of social work and input from the community, developed the Mountain Brook Mental Health ID card. Mountain Brook Mental Health ID card is a picture ID that lists the diagnoses, offers insight into how the person may act, provides suggestions for interacting with the person, lists medications and allergies, provides emergency contact, and specifies the relationship.
Hi, I'm Corporal Lampy of the Grand Forks Police Department. Today I'm just going to talk to you about the mental health ID card that I've been working with Andrew Quinn and Mountain Brook to develop and to get this out to the public and to the people that really could benefit from this type of card. In my job as a police officer, I look at this card as being one more piece of the puzzle, one more avenue that if I can help ID somebody, if I can help figure out what a diagnosis is or what this person has going on in their life, one more piece of the puzzle to help me out with my job, I look at that as such a beneficial part.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm the director of Mountain Brook Recovery Center, and why I think the ID card is good for our clients here is because one thing is that they have to fill out a form, and on this form they have to identify what their mental illness is, and a lot of them don't identify it, and this would be a good way for them to see it on paper, and I think this would really help a lot for them as individuals.
Card is useful for the cops, and for yourself, that way you can remind yourself about how to keep yourself calm, to take it out and remind yourself, that way you can stay yourself out of trouble, and keep patient, keep cool, keep calm, to see, that way you look at the card and you be like, oh, this is what I have, and this is what I gotta do to keep myself out of trouble.
And I just recently got an ID card from here, and I think it's going to be real helpful because in the case of an emergency, they could pull out the card, look through your wallet and pull out my card and see my disability.
When I do find myself in a jam, ICU, and other facilities, it gives them an idea of who I am and what my actions are.
And I find it has been very useful in a number of situations, primarily because most people don't want to know of your mental illnesses and or challenges, I'd like to call them, in life. And and my particular card specifically has the word agitation. When it comes to law enforcement, agitation is always taken as a bad thing, and if we're going to investigate something, let's investigate the cause of the agitation. And it's not always necessarily that you've done something wrong, but rather you're in a difficult and nervous situation.
With my affliction, sometimes I wind up doing things that are not normal, like swearing and telling them where to go, and stuttering, and talking really fast and acting like I'm drunk. And by handing them the card, it shows that I'm not drunk and not on drugs.
Identification cards that help us with communicate with the outside world, the police especially. I focus on the police because many of us can't handle the police coming in. We'll run or we'll just go to pieces. We can't communicate.
Say if we are going on a call and we come across somebody that's in an emotional state of distress, and I might never have met that person in my life, but this card, if these people can present the card to me if I can find it on their person, say if they were in such a state that they couldn't coherently talk to me, and I found that in their wallet, and I looked at this card and I said, oh, okay, well, this person is suffering from, has this diagnosis, or maybe is allergic to this thing, and this is who a possible caretaker is. This can give me one more indication that, hey, this isn't just a person that's intoxicated or on drugs, say. This person is actually having a serious mental health concern and crisis that we can look at, and we can be one step closer to figuring out how to take care of this individual.
Art is a good idea because of the fact that it allows people to explain themselves, say if they're having a mental breakdown or anything that would be detrimental to society. I think it's a good idea. It helps open up minds to people, for lay persons to know about mental illness and how to act around such and such people.
It's been an absolute miracle that Andrew came up with this idea about a year ago. So thanks for listening to me. Love ya. Bye-bye.